And then you're making sure that you've got a nice triangle. Same distance from each hand to the top of your head. That is the distance. Hands going under, head going down. Elbows in, bracing the shoulders, walking up. Placing the knees on. Obviously, you don't lump at the spine. So my knees are slightly off because I'm nicely pulling in there. You stay here. This is your first base. So you can stay here for a bit. You don't even have to go up. If you can, lift yourself up. And slowly, you can lift up one leg at a time if you need to. And you hold. You slowly work yourself straight. You'll feel when you can get straight. Hold it for a bit. So either you hold it here, I'm going to carry on to demonstrate the rest of the things, but otherwise you're holding. When you come down, you're coming down to the same position. Your 2 feet are paced like a little book. So that's the first one. If you're doing your down dog, you know what a down dog is. Otherwise you're working into your little dolphin. You can place a block in front or making sure that your hands are parallel to one another. If this is really, really hard for you, you can place your hands together. I prefer it when the arms are out. Elbows are nicely in. Your head is off the floor and you're walking yourself in. You're going to hold it there for a bit. Stretch into the shoulder, push into the heel. Make sure your feet are parallel to one another and you're lengthening into it. If you're feeling comfortable, you can always lift one leg at a time, drawing back into it, stretching. So those who are up in their Bakasana, it's now time to start walking down. We're coming down, placing your knees onto your elbows, placing your feet down onto the floor, and then slowly coming down, placing 2 fists underneath your head, and just resting it out. Make sure you're not dizzy or unstable in any way, and then slowly stretch the arms out in front of you. Coming up into a downward facing dog. Relaxing the head down, pushing into the heels, lifting into the tailbone, looking at your hands as we walk ourselves forward. Bunny and both touch ankles are slightly apart, so the sides of the feet are parallel to the edges of the mat. If you can't touch the floor, your hands on your shins. But I want you to drop your head as far as you can go. Relax, let all the blood flow down. Push your hips over your heels. And then place your hands into prayer. Roll the shoulders back, lengthen through the spine, lead with the collarbones holding from the core. Up we come. Standing in Tadasana, our mountain pose. Inhale, lifting up tall. And exhaling, arms out to the side. We're going to begin into our sun salutations. So we're going to stand tops of the mat. You can start with your feet together. We're working slowly, starting off very simply, working a little bit harder and harder. Go with how you feel you can go. If you want to take over from me, keep going. Let's do a nice warm-up of the body. So let's begin to inhale, lift up tall. Exhale, swan diving as far forward as you can go. Hands stretch out, straight back, straight arms, lengthen through the spine. Then bring the fingertips to the floor. As you inhale, lift up. You can bend your knees for this. Exhale, right leg's going all the way back, opening through the chest. You're going to flatten your hands and you step back with the left into a plank. Make sure you're pushing into the heels. You're stretching. Your buttocks is not up, it's perfectly straight. Drop the knees down to the floor. Now take the buttocks slightly back. Bend the elbows above the floor. Nose, chin, chest dives. And let's go into a baby cobra for this first round. So just lifting up, because we are doing back bend. So roll the shoulders, open through the chest, push down into the feet. Nice deep breathing. And then you can push hard down into the feet and straighten those legs and arms. Urdhva Mukha, upwards facing dog, Savasana. Tucking your toes and then push your hips towards the back corner of the room into a down dog. Look at your hands, right foot, right thumb. Open to the chest, left foot, left thumb. Head down, hands to prayer, reverse swan, up you come. As we go down, stretching far forward in front of you, hands to the side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left leg back, open to the chest. Flatten hands, right leg back, plank. Drop those knees, take the back slightly back, elbows bend. Nose, chin, chest, dives. Baby Cobra, Bhujanasana. Shoulders back, push through the chest. Nice deep breathing. See if you can push straight up into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Tuck toes. Push full back, downwards facing dog. Stretch it out. Look at the hands, left foot forward. Oops. Right foot forward. Head down. Hands to pray. Inhaling up. Keep breathing. We're doing back bend. So back bends need you to breathe. If you don't breathe, you'll get a headache. And stretching forward. Hands to front. Hands to side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right. Flatten hands left. Lovely. Let's do one more round with the knees down, but a little bit quicker. So knees down, back, elbows, nose, chin, chest, come all the way up. Tuck toes, back, right, left. Head down, hands to prayer, and up we go. Inhale. Exhale, hands to front, hands to side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left. Flatten, right. Knees, buttocks, elbows, nose, chin, chest, up you go. Tuck toes. So now you know how to do it quickly. Left forward, right forward. Head down, hands to prayer, up we go. Exhaling forward, side, right, left. Chaturanga if you want to, or drop your knees. Over the toes, up you go. Tuck toes, back, right, left. Head down, hands to prayer, up we go. Forward, side, left, right, chaturanga, over the toes. Into down dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana, left forward, right forward. Head down, hands to pray. Forward, side, right, left, down, up, down dog, right, left, up, forward, back, inhale, left, right, down, up, down dog, left, right, pray, up, forward, side, right back, left back, down, up, option of extra down, and back up, right, left, pray, up, forward, side, left, right, down, up, option, down, up, left, right. Let's do some jumping rounds, up to you. Front, side, inhale, let's jump, down, up, down dog, jumping forward, pray, up we go, front, side, jumping, down, up, down dog, forward, pray, up, Let's go. Side and back and down and up. Option, down and back. Forward, hands, up, forward, side, back, down, up, option, back, forward, and up. Let's do one more just for good luck. Front, side, and back, down, up, option, back, forward, hands, inhale, exhale, forward, down, back, forward, up, option, back, forward, hands, up you come. So we're going to carry on this flow because we're in a nice flow. Let's keep going. So inhale, exhale, front, side, back we jump, lovely, down up, right foot forward, clasp the hands, stretch it out, open, 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 big stretch, beautiful, hold, bring the arms up, above the head, stretch back, arms to the side, lovely, left arm forward, right arm under, open back, big stretch, fantastic, bring the hands down, you're going to drop the back heel, bring the leg across, lifting all the way up, if you can hold, you hold, hold and breathe, slowly down, plank, chaturanga, urdhva mukha, tuck toes down, down dog, stretch it out, you all right? Let's do the other side, step forward, left, and hands behind, open, big deep breath, inhale, arms up, open, arms to the side, right forward, left forward, cross, back you go, dropping hips, drop, 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 slowly coming down, hands down, you're dropping the heel, you're lifting up the leg, up it goes, if you can hold, you hold, slowly down, chaturanga, urdhva mukha, back chaturanga, and push back up, lovely, hold it here for a moment, have a breath, walk it out, or toes together, knees apart, we're doing some more, this time right leg up, stretch, step forward, lovely, arms back, stretch it out, big stretch, arms up, arms side, left forward, right under, and up we go. Deep breathing. Slowly down you come. You're going to go into Vishisthana. So over to the side, take hold of the foot, up we go, hold. Nice deep breathing. If you can't get there, you lift the leg or you go into side plank. Slowly down, chaturanga, urdhva mukha, push open. Tuck toes, chaturanga, push up. Lovely. Left leg up, step forward. Fantastic. Clasp hands, push open. Deep breathing. Arms up, opening up. Elbows out. right forward, left under, back you go. Slowly down, dropping over to the side, taking down the left foot, up we go, whoops, woo-wee, get my balance. Slowly down, plank, chaturanga, urdhva mukha, into a down dog, stretch it out. Right leg up, bend, look underneath the armpit, into wild thing, stretch it out. Give your heart away. Nice. Place the hand, lift the leg, stretch it up, step it forward. Hands behind, push it out. Lift it up. Last little round. Arms out, lift forward, right under, lift. Hands down. We're going into side, oopsie, side plank, and then you went the wrong way. Lift up. Hold. Down you go. Chaturanga. Urdhva mukha. Tap toes, chaturanga. Push up. Let's go to the other side. Lift up. Bend over, wild thing. Breathe. Hand to your heart. Send it away. Slowly, hand down. Lift up, step forward. Hands to the back, clasp, open up. Arms up, inhale. Hands to the side, right forward, left under, clasp. Push back. Hands down, left leg up. I'll get it now. Left leg up. Stretch. Woo. Open, left, lift. And down. Chaturanga. Urdhva mukha. Tap toes, chaturanga. Push up. Beautiful. Toes together, knees apart, have a rest. Doing well, hey? Fantastic. A little bit harder. Stretch it out. Moment over, tap toes, down dog, stretch it out. So from here, I'm going to step forward. Well, I'm going to step forward so I can face you. My legs are split. And then I'm going to heel, toe, legs together. So coming close so that we go into our squat. So I'm squatting it out. You want to get the feet as close as you can, feet parallel as you can, and the back straight as you can. So, I want to sit up nice and straight, lengthen through the back, stretching into it. If you need some props, please use your props. You know exactly, either you're on your toes and you need something underneath your heels. If it's too hard, you place something underneath your bum, you can sit on it. It's not the end of the world. Sit up tall. Let's just get out of all that movement. And let's give ourselves a nice relaxing twist. So right arm stretches forward, left arm stretches up. I want you to have a good stretch as far as you can open. Try and get the back straight. If you can bind, you're going into a bind. If you can't, you're going to just bring your hands back or keep where you are. So you want to try and see if you can hold the wrists and you want to open up, sit up tall. So my whole idea here is to sit as straight as I possibly can. Not all the way down here. Sitting up nice and straight. My shoulders are twisting. So the spine is where the twist happens, but the shoulders are the levers. So the shoulders are doing a lot more work here. And my wrists, I'm trying to work those wrists as much as I can too. And then slowly coming back. Hands, palms in, hands in namaste, and then helps with the wrists pushing back together, sitting up nice and tall. So let's work to the other side. Placing down, left, right arm up, sitting up tall and straight, lifting in the chest. So my chest is lifting up. Then only if you can, otherwise you stay here. You're going to take the hand round. Remember with candlelight, you've got a candle in your hand. Oops, don't get it burnt. Place it round, then bring round the other hand. You can clasp hold of the wrist, you do, but you sit up tall with it. Opening up the shoulders. So it's working your your ankles as well. But in back bend, you need the ankles to work. So it's a great workout for all those little parts, the wrists and the ankles.